Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. All right, that's our minor diameter size. Let's take that out. Let's see, how do we do that? Oh, there we go. Drill chuck back in. And all we're wanting to do is get these threads to start square. So there's not going to be a whole lot of pressure on this. Just enough to get things rolling. That's probably enough. Let's see if we can fit a tap guide in here. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's just see how it's going to go. We can literally use something as simple as all we're doing is trying to stay square as we go in. And that looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, so now, because it's a hassle doing it here, we're going to take it over to, oh, I don't know. The vise here isn't bad. And we definitely have to get some cutting oil. All right, that's it for now. I got a doctor's appointment and I will be back. Okay, I drilled it, I counter drilled it, I counter bored it. I got the tap about halfway down and I've run out of room. You know, the tap handle's hitting this part right here. So, what do we do from there? Well, the only thing I can come up with is a couple of 7/16 wrenches, and then I've got the ability to, whoa, that fucker is tight. Let's come back and break it. There we go. Let's get a little bit more oil on this. Okay. I might actually be bottomed out. Doesn't feel like it though. But we'll give it a try. And if you look, there's going to be our split line right there. And it'll go down to about, oh, probably here or so. Let's take this out. Turn it upside down and blow off all the chips. That looks pretty good. Okay, well that's about as far as it goes. Ouch. Well, maybe not. Ah. Okay, that's where it bottoms out, and we're still another, oh, I don't know, quarter inch away from where it starts to clamp. So, that said, I mean, it looks like there's plenty of room. Oops. Well, not a whole lot, huh? But I'm thinking we could take just a little bit off of that end there, and it would get us down to where we want to go. Sometimes that second bite brings it in a little bit better. Let's get a extension pipe. I mean, it's almost there. I'm thinking that's it, but we won't know until we actually get the thing split and start pushing on it. But even if it's not it, it's close enough that I could literally, you know, grind 1/8 of an inch off of the end and be in pretty good shape. At least I would hope. Yeah, not bad. I think we've got something. So we'll come back tomorrow and cut this slice, and that whole part of it will be done. Then we just come in and mill out a hole for a piece of bronze or oiled bronze, and slide that in there, and we'll be set. Okay, well, we tried this in the saw, the cutoff saws in the mill, and I just didn't have a saw big enough to reach way down here. So we're gonna stay with this one, and hopefully we're straight up and down, I'm thinking. So, and the arm is up high enough that literally I'm going to have to push down on this in order to get it to cut. I'm thinking that should be enough. It's hard to tell, but we'll give it a try at that. I'm thinking that's going to be enough to squeeze that together. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we got that in there. Let's put the bolt in. Oh, I forgot to check and see if my line was beyond the threading. Because if it isn't, it's not going to work. Hard to know just yet. Let's get some air going, and I don't know, can you see it? It looks like our cut line is just perfect. So I'm just going to go with that, and let's see how we do. Put the bolt in. Actually, let's put it back up on the All right, let's see what we got. Fairly snug fit. Looks good. still wiggles. And I think we're at the end of our rope here. We'll put a little extension bar on there. Couldn't find the one I normally use, but hey, this one will do. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Still wiggles. Okay. So, let's bring it up a little higher. Okay, that did it. A little tough getting there, but it pulled it off. Nice and tight. All right, that's good. So now we put our 90-degree head on and we come in with a drill first and then ream it out or drill it out and then come back in with a probably a boring bit and bore it out. Well, the ultimate in fuck-ups as usual. And I measured the shit out of this thing and made sure everything was the right length and height and everything. And what I didn't measure was from here to here. So that distance, and consequently, my hole, which goes straight across from here, is about 2 inches lower than it exists. So, but all is not lost. All is not lost. The standard for this type of holder is that the bottom is cut off completely, and it has a rotational ability to it. Now, how we're going to get that to work, I don't know for sure, but that's what we're going to have to do. Is we're going to have to cut this off, add 2 inches to our size, and then put a drill in here and drill it out, and that drill bit will be right about there. And I might even bring it down just a little bit lower just to have a little bit of leeway. So there's more to do, of course. And so far it's good and solid. It's on the mill itself. Everything looks pretty good. So we just have to cut that bottom off and square it up and then build a new bottom for it. So we will be back. Okay, well, that's the distance we have to come down. And actually, let's come down a little bit further because this is like right up on top. So we can just kind of bring it down another 1/4 inch or so. And we're going to cut it off around, somewhere around that way, that area there. Let's get a pen. And we know we want it to be somewhere right around there. Okay. Now there's plenty of room. We're going to go over to the saw and saw this off and go from there. Okay, take two. This is the distance we need to go to extend this. And what we want to do is come in and take our piece here, kind of line it up. We want to get fairly close to the center of the hole. Take a mark, and we'll go over to the saw and cut that up. Okay, it's a new day. I got a better attitude. We're gonna jump into this and whip it out before I even know what happened. Okay, we got that. Now we take this this bit out and put this one in and do a side cut at a 90 from here. So